Hello, and welcome to a very special episode of Between Sundays with a mini series that we like to call Table Talks. And this week's Table Talk topic is on Christmas, and we have our special guest, Dr. Shannon Radosevich.
Hello, everyone.
All right, Shannon, welcome back to Between Sundays.
Thank you. It's been a little while.
I know.
All right. It's okay.
So, how are you? How are things going with your ministry?
It's good. Children's ministry has kind of smoothed out for a little bit, calmed down since Fall Festival. We had a great Fall Festival, and so we're kind of just celebrating the holidays, but not as crazy.
Yes,
And
good.
I know we're preparing for a cool reading challenge with the kids, a Christmas reading challenge. So it's going to be like weekly prizes, and
Ooh,
I
I
know.
want prizes for
Yeah,
reading.
well, come read the reading challenge with us, and you can get a cool prize.
Do I
You do have-
count?
You have to have your parents' signature.
Oh, okay. That sounds fun. So what are they reading? Is it like
So
Christmas
each week, there's 3 weeks, and each week is about the story that we will be learning about on Sunday. So
Nice.
reading up to that story,
Okay.
and it's from Isaiah and then the Christmas story and all that. So different
good.
parts of it. It'll be fun.
What about the ones that can't read yet? Can their parent like read it with them and they still sign off?
So
Okay.
the families can read it together, or if they're old enough, then they can look it up and read it
Very cool.
on their own.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's dive into it. Let's talk about Christmas. How prepared are you? Because this is coming really soon.
I am not prepared.
Oh no.
I would like to think that I would start buying gifts, maybe when we hit August or September, a little bit along kind of thing. But no, it never works out that way. So I just bought my first 2 gifts on
Did
Saturday.
you? I usually prepare, and this year it went all up in the air. So
Yeah. So I'm not prepared. I mean, I do have a list.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
That is prepared.
I
you
have
know.
a little bit of a direction.
All right. Well, what do you know about the history of Christmas? Because Christmas has changed even just since like I've been little. And what do you think?
I was just talking to my kids about that because they were kind of joking about Santa Claus and things like that, and where would we even have gotten the name Santa Claus? And so I was telling them a little bit of what I know about like old Saint Nick and how he provided gifts for children that probably wouldn't have gotten something or afford something. So they thought that was really cool, which I'm surprised they haven't heard of it before. But anyways, and then obviously the biblical side of it.
Yes. Yeah.
But I've never spent much time on the old Saint Nick part, which would be kind of cool to look that up for.
Oh yeah.
The history of it.
Well, and every country has like different traditions.
That's true.
So it's different for everybody. But
That is true. My husband teaches art, middle school art, and they go through the different cultures and how they celebrate Christmas. And there are some great stories
Oh my gosh.
of what they do, and ones I've never heard of, but
yeah.
that are still alive and
In
celebrated.
practice? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
That's awesome. Well, so going off of that, I guess, what are some ways that Christmas has changed over time?
I think we could just say Amazon.
I know.
I'm just playing.
You can just order everything online
you
now.
You don't even have to leave your house. You can just order everything online, right?
Yeah.
There's this meme that says like the worst part of Christmas shopping online is having to get up off the couch and go get your wallet. And I'm
Aw.
like, yes,
That's fair.
That is fair, right? You're doing your Christmas shopping comfy on the couch.
Aw.
But don't you think that our schedules are busier too?
Yes.
Like we try to cram so much between once Thanksgiving is over until Christmas, and sometimes you're just exhausted.
Mhm.
But
Well,
yeah.
like Black Friday sales start so early. Like Black Friday
Mhm.
started last week?
right?
Like,
Yes.
I know that's not like it doesn't change the core meaning of Christmas, but it just seems to bring about this kind of like
Mhm.
busyness around the season. Like,
Yeah, they spread out that whole Black Friday
Yeah.
thing, or it's really not a thing anymore. Because if you can
No.
just, or with like Cyber Monday,
yeah.
which goes back to the online shopping. But
I know.
yes, there's definitely a lot that all the parties and all the things and the, drawing names and
And it
who you have
becomes
to
a
buy
little
for.
commercialized, right? Like,
True.
True. Well, it's a kind of a negative note, but on a
I
more
know,
positive
right?
note, there's other things that are pretty consistent every year. So does your family have like a cool tradition that you practice at Christmas time?
We do try to do some sort of reading most nights. I mean, we're not perfect by any means. So there are nights that we're like, oh, we didn't get to
That's
that.
okay.
But, or, counting down. We always do a little
Mm.
countdown. So they move the clip down. That's always
That's
big
fun.
at our house. We always bake cookies on Christmas Eve so that we have those for the night. And we've always lived in a house. I mean, as my kids got older, we lived in a house with stairs. And so um, we make them halt on the steps for a
Oh,
second before they just blast downstairs to the Christmas tree. And so we have several years worth of them all three sitting at the
that's
top of the stairs
cute.
waiting, which is awesome.
Matching
So
PJs or no?
so sometimes yes, but when you throw in a boy, he's like, maybe not matching, but they definitely get a new pair. Like that is one tradition too that they get to open one Christmas gift on Christmas Eve, and now that they're old enough to know, they're like, "Oh, mom, this is pajamas," and I'm
It's gonna
like,
be
"Yeah, it
nice.
is," but they love it. I think they love it.
Yeah, my parents let us open one every Christmas Eve too, but it
Mhm.
wasn't always like a consistent thing. And we read
Yeah.
the book,
Yep.
not the book, the Christmas story.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We did both
That's true.
the Santa Claus one and the
Like the
the Jesus.
nativity,
Yes,
yeah,
thank you.
the
The
biblical
nativity
nativity
one.
story. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That is true. That's it. And we always like to play like a board game or something together.
That's
It's
fun.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're not like the TV doesn't normally go on that night, which is kind of nice.
Yeah. And then my family always does the candlelight Christmas Eve service. Now they live down
Yes.
south, so I go and do it at their church, but
Hmm.
we have one too.
That's true. That is true. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's a
All
fun
good
tradition.
stuff. I know.
Well, parents, if you are watching this episode, just to give you a heads up, we're going to talk about Santa and the elf on the shelf. So you may want to,
Put your AirPods in,
yeah,
mute, come back later.
now's your chance. So, Shannon, does your household acknowledge Santa? Does Santa visit your house?
Santa visits our house, and my kids are 15, 12, and 10. And so we have
Mhm.
some that still believe,
Yeah.
and some that are joining in on the other
On the
fun.
fun. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And so, yes, we do acknowledge Shannon. We have since they were, little babies and
That's
can acknowledge it.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
It makes it
Well,
fun.
and what about the elf on the shelf?
So I personally don't. My house does not participate in Elf on the Shelf. It's not that I disagree with it or anything, but from one tired mom to another, like I won't remember to do what I need to do with the elf.
Yes.
And so we do not have an elf. But I thank God for the teachers that have Elf on the Shelf in their classrooms because then my children can
Yes.
still participate and not have it at home.
Yes, my mom is a teacher and she
Yes.
has an elf on the shelf and oh, her kids love it. So
Mhm. I know. More power to you.
yeah. Well, okay, so kind of in that same vein, is it okay to celebrate like non-religious Christmas activities? Like my husband and I do a Grinchmas every year. We watch the movie, have like green themed food and dress up. But
I say yes. I mean, the more fun, right?
yeah. It's
Yeah,
not like we're worshiping the Grinch.
exactly.
We're just
Yes.
having fun.
Just doing all
with
the
a
fun
theme.
parts of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, for sure. I mean, we don't necessarily have like theme nights, but we definitely love good Christmas movies
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the dress up things and
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
oh,
We didn't talk about this one before.
I know. And there's one that we just talked about. Maybe it'll come to me while we're talking. It's oh, I'll have to put it in the comments or something because now I can't remember what it's called.
It's okay. The one my husband really likes on Netflix, besides The Grinch, we watch the Jim Carrey The Grinch every year, but the one that he really likes is called Klaus.
Yes.
And it's a story about this man he's a postman. His dad sends him off to this
Mm-hmm.
little island in the middle of nowhere, and he's trying to get mail sent so that he can leave his post because he doesn't like it there. It's too cold and gross. And to get mail sent, he runs into this woodsman and he's trying to get him to mail a letter. And the woodsman's like, well, these kids don't have toys. And it talks about the story of Santa and
Nice.
how this postman and this man named Klaus kind of developed the Santa Claus tradition. And it's just so cute. We tear up every year. It's really cute.
Yeah, that's good. Mine, I mean, the one I can't think of is it's the girl and her brother is supposed to take over Santa duties and he like kind of disappears, so she ends up taking over. I'm gonna look it up and we can put it in the comments for the people because
Yeah.
it's a great,
I don't know if I've seen that
it's a
one.
good one. It's one of our
Is it like a
favorites.
Disney one?
I think so, yes, or maybe Netflix. I don't know.
Oh, I feel like I know which one
I
you're talking
know.
about. We'll find it. We'll
Yeah,
put it in the comments.
yes, we will.
Alrighty. Well, what are some fun faith-based family traditions that people could maybe try out this year? Or, if they don't have any traditions, they could start doing that.
So we're going to offer a little plug for Deer Meadows. We're going to offer 2 reading plans for families. One that's like adults or families with teens, and then like a family plan for ones with children. And we want you to download that off of YouVersion and follow along and read along with us. And we hope that a lot of families will read along on these Advent reading plans, and they're easy to do. But and as a side note, like this can happen in the car. This could happen at the table. That's it. Pause. It's called Noel. It's exactly right. Our favorite Christmas music at home is called Noel.
Noel.
You need to go watch it. It's great. Thank you to the people in the back that are behind the cameras.
Yay.
But this is one of the best times to kind of start picking up a reading habit with your families. And it does not have to be some everybody gather and make it real, traditional. It can happen wherever you go, and especially since it can be on your phone. But I love to think of things that you could do for your neighbors or just in the spirit of giving. Like, what could you do for your next door neighbors to take them a batch of cookies or something? Or, make sure you invite a family that may not have a lot or have a lot of family with them or whatever. How can you help them or invite them to come to the church with you? So, I mean, these are just the best opportunities that are just kind of laid out in front of us to do. So.
Oh, yeah. Can you, this is a tricky question, and I don't know if we talked about it before, but can you just explain briefly for anybody that's listening that hasn't observed Advent, kind of what Advent is? Because we've mentioned that word a lot, and I don't know if everybody knows what Advent is.
So Advent, we kind of kick it off like the Sunday after Thanksgiving, and it is the weeks leading up to Christmas that help us prepare for Christmas Day, the coming of Jesus, the day Jesus was born. And so it helps us center our thoughts and maybe even our schedules, our daily readings with the Lord on why Jesus came to earth, because it wasn't just, oh, this sweet little baby was born. I mean, he was born to save us from our sins, and this was part of God's plan from the get-go.
Okay, Shannon. So last big question. What was your favorite childhood Christmas gift?
Is it bad that I don't remember? Maybe my parents are not watching because they probably would be like, oh my gosh, you don't remember? I do remember getting a dog because I do, but I don't know if I got it for Christmas. Dog? Yeah. Oh. But I don't think I got it for Christmas, but like I can remember a Christmas picture with him, like little baby in my arms. But I do have a funny story. Like my mom, I had asked for this like big pillow thing for Christmas, and my mom had bought it and had stored it in the garage. And I was just so not paying attention and walked by it for so many weeks before. So Christmas comes and it's not there. And she had totally forgot to put it out. And she was like, oh, wait, let me go dig it out. And she had to go get it out of the garage. But it was great. Yeah.
Got this big pillow.
I know, right? But
well, we I think my favorite one, I have 2, maybe 3.
Okay, do it.
There was, for like more of a gift that I really, really loved, was I got a Nintendo DS one year, and those were really popular then, and I was so excited, and it was purple, and like, it was so fun. My brother had one too, and they were great. And then one year I had really, really wanted an American Girl doll, and I ended up getting the Molly doll. Yes. I love her so much. She's so sweet. She's still at my parents' house. Did you? They're so pretty, but they're so expensive.
That's true.
So that was like a really, really valuable gift because I had been eyeballing her for years, and I was like, I would love to have this one. And I had all the books and everything. But the most meaningful gift, I think, was there was one year that we just had a lot of family medical stuff going on, and we had a lot of bills to pay, and my parents kind of sat us down and said, hey, we may not have a lot of gifts this year at Christmas. And we were, we'd come to terms with that. But some sweet people at our church came and brought us like a whole Christmas dinner and like these gifts. And it was just so meaningful that people came together and were thinking and caring about us. And like, I don't remember even like all the gifts they brought. I just
Sure.
remember like how special it was that people came together and did that. So,
Which could go back to your question about like the fun faith-based traditions that you could be a part of. Yeah, it's looking for ways that we have so much that we're blessed with.
Yeah, that's good. Well, do you have any additional thoughts you want to share today at our table talk?
Christmas is great, and as busy as this season gets, we can adjust our schedules. We can choose to say no and choose to say yes to how packed the next month is going to be. But it is a prime time to start a good faith-based habit with your family.
Good.
And it not be awkward, and point your children and your babies to Jesus.
Aww. Well, Merry Christmas from us at Between Sundays. Don't forget to like and subscribe and send your questions to us at questions@dermeadows.org. And we'll see you next time.
Yay!
Bye.
Bye.